And here is the Writer's Almanac for Monday, the 3rd of January, 2022. It was on this day, 1841, the whaling ship Acushnet sailed from New Bedford, Massachusetts. Young Herman Melville was on board. Whales, very valuable in that day, most valuable for their oil. Petroleum was not discovered until 1859 in Pennsylvania, and until then the oil from whale blubber was the most widely available fuel for lamps and streetlights, and also a popular lubricant. Melville was part of the last generation of men who hunted whales by hand, drawing up close to the creature, stabbing it with harpoons, particularly the sperm whale, which could weigh up to 60 tons, grow up to 60 feet long, and who had been known to kill many men and to destroy whole ships during a whaling hunt. He experienced his first whaling hunt off the coast of Brazil, March 1841, and spent 4 years at sea, and then spent much of the rest of his life writing about his experiences. It was on this day, 1882, Oscar Wilde docked in New York City, where Customs asked him if he had anything to declare. He replied, "Nothing but my genius." He'd come to the United States for a lecture tour, something of a dandy, and many people thought he was ridiculous, but he got to meet Walt Whitman and Longfellow, and his lecture did very well in some places, such as the mining town of Leadville, Colorado. He was a big hit there, and it was there in Leadville Oscar Wilde saw a sign at the local saloon that said, "Please do not shoot the pianist, he is doing his best." It was on this day in 1521, Pope Leo X excommunicated Martin Luther for condemning the Catholic Church in his 95 Theses. It's the birthday of Cicero, Marcus Tullius Cicero, 106 BC, born in Arpinium, Italy, who believed in the ideal of Rome as a republic at the very time that a series of powerful leaders were making it into an empire. And it's the birthday of Father Damien, born Joseph de Voister in Belgium, 1840, the priest who served the leper colony on the Hawaiian island of Kalaupapa. And it's the birthday of the Danish poet and resistance fighter Morten Nielsen, born in Aalborg, Denmark, 1922, executed by the Gestapo in Copenhagen in 1944. Here's a poem for today by Hilda Morley, entitled New York Subway. The beauty of people in the subway that evening, Saturday, holding the door for whoever was slower or left behind, even with all that Saturday night excitement, and the high school boys from Queens boasting, joking together proudly in their expectations and power, young, frolicsome bulls, and the 3 office girls, each strangely beautiful, the Indian with dark skin, and the girl with her hair cut very short and fringed, like Joan at the stake, the corners of her mouth laughing, and the black girl, delicate as a doe, dark brown in pale brown clothes, and the tall woman in a long caftan, the other day, serene and serious, and the Puerto Rican holding the door for more than 3 minutes for the feeble, crippled, hunched little man who could not raise his head, whose hand I held to help him into the subway car. So we were joined in helping him, and someone seeing us gives up his seat, learning from us what we had learned from each other. New York Subway, a poem by Hilda Morley from To Hold My Hand, Selected Poems, 1955 to 1983, published by the Sheep Meadow Press and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac. Funded by donations from listeners like you, now available on PRX for distribution by your local radio station. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.